So I know it's the first day of the Simpsons season, but there is some Fortnite OG news that we need to get our heads around. So the bunker has returned to flashing red. I know, shocker. Who would have thought it? But we're back to the red flashing light at Weighing Woods, which is pretty cool. We also now have, and this has been in for a few updates, but I don't know if it has, the really cool teleporters are in. If that's been in, then I've just missed it. But this was one of the cool things that really got me involved in the story back in the day. I don't actually know where this is. I can't remember. Is it for one of these? Yeah. So this actually got me into the story. I was like, oh, what are these cool little vortex things? Very cool. Very cool. So yeah, you can teleport around Weighing Woods now. So that's pretty cool. It wasn't activated last update, Jay. Well, cool. Okay. Well, now we're in the game now. But we now have the bunker flashing red again. Obviously, the cube went back to purple, and it's still purple now. If you go to Loot Lake, or whatever it's called, I think, is it Leaky Lake at the moment? Leaky Lake, the cube is very much purple, and so are the runes. Like the last time, obviously the bunker was flashing a message, which was, something's wrong. But this time, apparently, it is saying something else as well. So yes, according to FMBR Watch, this actually spells Titans. And this is 100% accurate, by the way, translated straight from the files. FMBR Watch says, also, here's my guess, Titans is usually used to refer to creatures of extreme power. So what if the Ice King's group's table is called Titans? So we had a Titan in Chapter 5, obviously, and that was what was under the Chapter 5 map. I did suspect we did have one under the Chapter 6 map with the girl underneath the lake. But now we have this bunker flashing Titan. So yeah, the Ice King is coming soon as well. He is meant to be a boss in Chapter 7 as well, if you heard that. If you heard the rumours. A month away, that could all change, which it has done before. But he's definitely going to be involved next season, because obviously that was his season. So we do suspect that the Ice King will get a remake at some point. It's funny that we're apparently getting a Norse-inspired chapter next season, because I always thought the Ice King was related, but it's kind of a weird relation how I got in there. It's because of the connection with the Infinity Blade. That Infinity Blade is not actually is not a Fortnite property in itself. That was actually part of a different game that Donald Mustard had called Infinity Blade of the same name. Shocker. But that was heavily inspired by Norse mythology. I did a lot of reading up on it. So it led me to actually assume this whole thing back in the day. And that Chapter 1 was playing out the events of Ragnarok. So the island getting covered in snow, the island burning in flames with the volcano event, and then obviously the creation of the new world. That's essentially what Ragnarok is. So that's how I came to the conclusion that it was heavily inspired by Norse mythology and Ragnarok. But probably not. But that was a very early theory, and I remember that. So that's why I connected most of the characters. We even had Ragnarok in the battle pass, so, but not the actual events. But it did seem like it was somewhat tied, and that was somewhat made inspiration, shall we say. But obviously we know that the Ice King did have friends. We know he obviously had a falling out with a prisoner because he wanted to control. The Ice King wanted to protect the Omniverse from powerful relics and weapons that could destroy them or destroy the world. So he wanted to make sure that people didn't have them. That's why he locked himself away on an ice moon, which actually has a weird connection. And that actually is also in Infinity Blade. There is a moon in Infinity Blade that has half of it ripped apart. Story writers will always have the similar tropes in each of their creation. They can't help it. They love going back to it. But it was really cool, so that's why I thought I wasn't convinced, but now I'm obviously a bit more convinced if he's going to be a boss next chapter. So obviously it would appear that my theory. So obviously I had a theory when the cube went from red to purple, and that it was mainly and solely for Fortnite mares, or there could be something else going on. But okay, are you sure you want to see this? Because this is almost an event leak. Actually, now look at it. This is actually. There's no way you're going to avoid it to then. But yes. Okay, you're still saying it. Show. Okay. okay. We're showing it. So There's a red cube inside the butterfly event map via this person. And it looks insanely cool. It is pretty interesting. So make of that what you will. So obviously with the bunker re-showing the whole red thing, I have no idea what's going on there. Somehow there's 2 cubes and they split, and this is another cube and there's a red cube. In the butterfly world, the butterfly. Wait, I don't know. The in-between side. There's a cube in the in-between. The Storm in the Simpsons is OG. No, the Storm in the Simpsons looks like a T. Oh wait, maybe it is. Wait, hold on a minute. Sorry, I thought I read that wrong. I thought you said the Storm in the Simpsons is Storm from OG. No, yeah, you're right. What's happening? What's the law implications? Oh, isn't that actually intentional? Oh, isn't that intentional? Uh-oh. Law! Law chat! I don't think I would have never spotted that. So yeah, there's a couple stuff going on in OG. That could tie up to the Ice King in the OG season, as well as maybe him in chapter... Because what did I say? I did say... So the Ice King has the potential to move that Ice Moon wherever he desires. We found that out during Zero War. He can literally move that whole Ice Moon to any reality he so pleases. So maybe he's in OG and then just goes, you know what, let's go to chapter 7 or something like that. I don't know. I'm just surmising. But Fortnite, I don't care about lore, so who cares? But guys, yeah, what is happening in Fortnite OG? A lot. Bonkers Red, it might be saying Titans. It definitely is saying Titans according to leakers. That's a touchy subject, chat. The cube is red. It will be red, or it's a different one and it's sort of split after the whole Loot Lake event. Who knows? I have no idea. They've got split personalities. Argue it in the comments what you think it is. And yeah, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and until next time, it has been your boy Miss J. Alright, until next time, bye bye.